else? What else, guys? What do you think?
Dataguard ensures high availability and disaster recovery.
And then what is the use of RAC? RAC.
Sorry, I forgot to mention about data correction and data protection, which is the main reason for Dataguard.
What else, guys? What do you
It
think?
will,
What is Dataguard?
it will monitor, right, standby database, whether this connection is available or not, whether they are sync.
What is standby database?
That is a replication of primary. If suddenly server down, it switches to standby. Standby will act as a primary.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What else, guys? What do you think? Why we need Dataguard?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, I'm here only. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. I think we need data guard because it ensures high availability and data protection, and also the disaster recovery for enterprises data.
Okay. Mhm. Fine. So let's try to understand about the data guard. As the name suggests, it is a combination of two words, data plus guard. So it is basically guarding your data, right? Whatever data which is available inside your Oracle database, that data is very, very important. So basically it is trying to guard your Oracle data, correct? Now when you are talking about the Oracle data guard environment, you know one thing, that how is the basic structure of your Oracle database? You will have a server. On this server you will have a database. This database will have a tables will be there, and under that table a huge amount of data will be there. This data is very, very important for me. This data is very, very important for me. Now this is a server. This server is actually a physical server. You consider that it is a kind of computer which you have placed in some location. Now let us consider that you have a computer is available which is available in some in India. If you take the example of Pune location, okay, in Pune location you have this physical server is available, and under that physical server you have installed the Oracle database which is containing very important data. Now assume a situation that there is some disaster kind of situations occurred in Pune. Just take an example. Disaster kind of situations means like maybe it is a flood, maybe it is a earthquake, or maybe it is a some sort of situation. So when I have disaster kind of situations are available, then automatically what will happen? My server will go down, or my server will not be accessible. When my server is going down, automatically my database will be going down. So even though if I'm trying to take back my database, still it will not work because your server itself is not responding, and you have a disaster kind of situation. So obviously you cannot go to that location and fix the issue, right? Then disaster kind of situations like war, right? Nowadays you know that there are serious war is going on in the world, in between who? This Iraq and this Gaza, right? So assume a situation that you have some very important servers are available inside the Iraq or Gaza, wherever it is available, and people are not able to go to that location. Then what will happen to the data which is available inside that server? Everything will be gone, right? Everything will be gone. Now when you have a banking kind of data, you cannot have a downtime. You cannot take that downtime. So what you need your a replication. You need one more server which will be available in different location. Let's take an example. I'm considering that different location is Mumbai location. There also I'm going to install a database. So whatever data which is available in my Pune location, that Pune location we call it as a primary location, and this Mumbai location which is my secondary location, we call it as a standby location. So if I'm creating any table, or if I'm running any insert, update or delete under this table, same will be replicated automatically over here in the standby location. I need the setup in a such way that whatever data which I'm having on my primary side, same data I need it on standby side also. If I'm creating any table, I don't want to create that table manually on the standby side. It should be created automatically, and that is possible with the help of Dataguard environment. So Dataguard is basically your disaster recovery solution. We call it as a DR solution. Dataguard is a disaster recovery solution. Whenever there is a chances that we have disaster kind of situations are there in the Oracle database, whenever there is a chances that you may have a disaster kind of situations, that time we are using a Dataguard environment. All the database will not be available on all the databases. If you see, like, do you think that all the databases will be available on the Dataguard environment? No, all the databases will not be there on the Dataguard side. Why? The reason behind that is Dataguard is a costly. You need to understand that earlier I was using one server only. If earlier server is of $1,000, now the second one will also be $1,000 only. So it is a double cost. It is a double cost. I completely agree that you are getting a solution, but again, the when solution is getting, or when any product is completely very good, okay, when there is a quality, you need to pay the amount. That is the reality, correct? So that is the reason, like when I have 1000 servers are there, let's take an example, you are working as a Oracle DBA and you are handling some 1000 databases server. All the servers will not have a Dataguard setup. Maybe there are some 10-20 servers are there which are very critical applications, which are having very critical application. There you are going to have a Dataguard setup. There you are going to have a Dataguard setup. There you are going to have a Dataguard setup. So that's the way the things are happening. That's the way the things are happening in the Dataguard environment. So whenever you are configuring the Dataguard, whenever you are configuring the database, whatever server configurations you have on the primary side, same server configurations will be there on the standby side. If you are using Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9, here also you are going to use Oracle Enterprise Linux 7.9 version only. Same to same. Whatever 19C software you are going to use, here also 19C software will be there. So everything will be double. Now there is not limitation that you can only configure one standby or two standby. You can configure multiple standby also. Let's say your primary goes down, your standby also goes down, still you have another standby is there. That level of fault tolerant you can configure. You can have 32 standby also, and this count is keep on increasing from version to version. You can have 32 standby, but again remember one thing, that how costly it will be in terms of licensing, in terms of resources for the client. But if you are getting the money, okay, you are ready to spend. When you people are ready to spend on us, we are ready to offer you lab accesses and other facilities, whatever, like there are team is there. We can do that only when we are earning the money, right? The day when people will not enroll us, we will stop hiring the support team. We will stop giving you all these facilities what you are giving right now. So when you see the lot of money is coming, that time only they will configure a data guard environment. So data guard environment is a disaster recovery solution in which if your primary goes down by any chance, if your Pune in location got infected because of certain situations, you are going to convert this standby database to the primary side. You are going to convert your standby database to the primary side. This activity we called it as a switch or actor. So basically you are going to change the role of your, you are changing the role of your Oracle database. So primary will be gone, standby you are changing it to the primary. In data guard environment, all the users will always get connected from the primary side only. They will not connect to the standby side. The people will be connected to the primary side only. The people will be connected to the primary side only. They will not connect to the standby side. And by any chance, if there is no connectivity or there is some issue on the primary side, then your Oracle DBA team, they will take the decision whether it is a time to change the database role from standby to primary, primary to standby. So Dataguard is a disaster recovery solution, but apart from this, it is also performing some other task also. Like I'll tell you one example. Normally, when you talk about the single instance database, you will have a server. On this server, you will have a database. So if you want to take the RMAN job, if you want to do EXPDP, if you want to run any SQL queries, or we called it as a reporting, it will consume the resources like CPU, memory, storage. It will consume from the same server only. It will consume the resources from the same server. So can I have a mechanism in a such way that like this, some of the jobs will be running from the primary side. What I want to say, like when the user are getting connected to the primary side, they will do their SQL queries, whatever they want to do. They want to select data, whatever they want to do. All the DML operations that live users will connect to the primary side, and they will consume the resources of primary side only. But there are multiple jobs are available inside my Oracle database. Can I transfer it to the standby side? Like I know that backup will be happening daily. Any type of backup, whether it is a RMAN backup or EXPDP job, can I have that backup? Can I run this backup from the standby side? Yes. Can I run my reporting kind of jobs? Like there will be some of the SQL queries will be there, which will only do select. Can I run that job from the standby side? Yes. But what is the use when I'm running that from the standby side? When the jobs are running from the standby side, it will consume the resources from the standby side only. And your normal users which are connecting to the primary side, they will not be infected. They will not be impacted, not infected. So that is the reason we try to overload your job from primary to standby, and that is possible with the help of data guard environment. So yes, definitely it is a high availability solution. Apart from this, it is a DR solution also, disaster recovery solution. So even if my primary database goes down, I can convert my standby database to primary. There is a way to do that. I'm going to show you. There is a way to convert your database from standby to primary. So there is always one question which is coming in mind, that when I'm configuring the data guard environment, do I need to install any new software for data guard? Do we have any additional software is there, or we can use the same software that we have used earlier? So whenever you are configuring the data guard environment, you don't need to install any additional software. The Oracle software what we have used, Oracle 19C, we used throughout our training, right? So same software you can use for the configuration of your Oracle data guard environment. You don't need to use any additional software. You can use your Oracle 19C software only. Only the thing is you need to use some of the additional parameters like dgconfig, log archive destination 1, db unique name. All these, there are additional parameters are there that we need to use. Otherwise, everything is same only. Everything is same only. So configuring a data guard, there are multiple ways are there that we will discuss slowly. But meanwhile, whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option, unmute yourself, or just put it in the comment sections? Let me know if you are able to understand. Fine. Again, so when you are configuring the Oracle RAC, now let's talk about the Dataguard installation. If I want to do the Dataguard installation, what I need from my side. So if you want to install the Dataguard, first of all, you need two servers, minimum two servers I'm saying. One server I will consider it as a primary machine. Another server I will consider it as my standby machine. So basically, how many machines I need? Two machines I need. One is primary machine. Another machine we call it as a standby machine. On my primary machine, I am going to install Oracle database, and this database is up and running. This database is up and running because this is my primary database now. So obviously here my database will be up and running, and I'm going to install Oracle 19c here also, but this will be your standby side. This will be your standby side. Both the databases should be in sync. Now what is meant by sync? Sync means, let's say I am creating any table on the primary, then that table should be getting created automatically on the standby side. If I'm creating any table on primary side, automatically the table should be created on standby side. That is a requirement, correct? If I'm updating, if I'm doing in the concept like insert, update or delete any DML operation, these are all my DML operation. So if I'm doing any DML operation on the primary, then that DML should be applied to the standby side also automatically. This process should be automatic, because I don't have a time to do all these things manually, right? On the standby side, no, it should be done automatically. How it is done? Automatically. So when I'm creating a table on primary, and if that table is getting created automatically on the standby, or when I'm running any operation on primary, if it is happening on standby side, then I can say that both of my databases are in sync. Both my primary and standby database are in sync. That I can say. What is sync? Sync means when my primary and standby are in sync only when both the databases have same to same data. If I'm making any update on primary, it should be available on standby. Then I can say that my both the databases are in sync. Now the scene is, if I want to do the installation, I need two machines to be up and running. How many machines I need? Minimum two machines. I can have multiple machines, but minimum two machines we need, right? Second thing is, what is second thing? I was about to say something. What is second thing? I need two machines. So obviously when I'm having a two machines, I need more memory. Let's consider that I'm going to allocate 6 GB RAM here. So I'm going to allocate 6 GB RAM here. So minimum 16 GB RAM we required in the laptop to configure the data guard environment. How much RAM we require? Minimum 16 GB RAM. Those people who have 8 GB RAM, they will not be able to configure the data guard environment. Why? Because two machines, your 6 GB, which is your node 1, another 6 GB, which is your node 2, and then 4 GB it will be taken care by the Windows. So total will be 16 GB. This is the way you are going to install your data guard environment. How to install and all these things, what is the architecture, how these databases are getting sync and all, everything we are going to learn in our tomorrow's lecture. So in tomorrow's lecture, We will discuss about the data guard architecture. We will discuss about how to do the installation one by one. We are going to see in tomorrow's lecture. But till now, whatever we have discussed, are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat options and let me know if you are able to understand? Say yes, 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 yes. Fine, 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 fine. So okay. So let's do one thing. Let's connect tomorrow, and we will continue this data guard architecture, and we will try to understand about this data guard architecture from tomorrow. We will also start doing the data guard installation also, so that you people will understand that. Okay, we will go slowly the way we have done it from the starting. Okay, we will do that, and easily you'll understand. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We can discuss that now.
Sir, if we have 8 GB RAM, then we are not able to install Dataguard, right?
No, because one machine itself is taking around 6 GB, so it will be very slow then if you try to do.
Sir, we have 2 servers, then we use Dataguard, right? For 3 servers, what is the difference between RAC and Dataguard?
What is the difference between?
RAC and Dataguard.
RAC is also for high availability purpose. In RAC environment, you will have a shared database will be there. This is completely different setup. Okay, here you will have separate database for primary, separate database for standby. In RAC environment, you will have single storage where your database will be there, and then some people will connect to the node 1, some people will connect from the node 2. But in data guard environment, people will always get connected to the primary node only. But in the RAC environment, people can connect from multiple nodes. Some people can connect from the node 1, some people can connect from the node 2 or node 3. So that's a very different concept. In the RAC class, I'll explain now in very short time. It's quite difficult to explain that part. What is the difference between data guard and active data guard? I'll discuss this in tomorrow's lecture. Fine, guys.
Dataguard for pluggable database or normal
What do you say?
On container or non-container you are going to take this class?
It will be container only.
Okay.
Where you are going to use 19C, so it will be container with pluggable database. That setup will be there. Is there any Diwali holiday? Do you guys need Diwali holiday?
No.
Yes.
Sir, actually for practice purpose, we need holiday because if we have extra 2-3 days, so we will prepare ourselves because already I think course is going to be end, right?
When we have Diwali?
On
Sunday.
12.
Monday, na?
Yeah.
Sunday. Then we can, till Thursday we can have a class. After that, Saturday, Sundays, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is already holiday, right? Then mostly you can take on Monday also if you guys need. So you are getting 1, 2, 3, 4 days of leave and 5 days of leave. That's more than enough, right? See,
Yeah, that's
Thursday,
fine.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday also I'll give. Correct? And Tuesday we will connect back. Correct? Na? Anyway, it's an online class only, so you can join from anywhere. my this classroom training, these people they are taking the class, they are taking the this holiday, their holiday gets started from tomorrow. No, not from tomorrow, day after tomorrow, because these people are coming to the office directly, and most of the people are in offline. The people are coming from Pune location. Pune is already there, Pune is there, then Mumbai, some people are coming from Hyderabad, so some, I have some people from Delhi also. So they need to travel back to their hometown at least for a few days. So there we are giving for 8 days. 8 days leaves are there. But you people are joining online, so online there should not be an issue. Okay. But still we will take 5 days of leave. Okay, including our these 3 days and 2 days extra. And then after that, there are many things are there actually. Again, we need to cover up. Like we need to discuss about the projects, OEM, ASM, shell scripting. Many things are there. Okay, so we need plenty of times to complete all these things. And this last these chapters are very, very important, specific to the interview point of view. So your availability play a very important role. Okay, fine guys. Okay, fine, let's connect tomorrow, and we'll continue this data guard environment by tomorrow. Thank you.